Welcome back to Yadi TV. Yes, Jamaica. Welcome back to Yadi TV. Yeah, man. This one promised to don't stay more than a. Yeah, man. Quick update. Quick update. Quick. Um, the Jamaica Medical Doctor Association. Yes, the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association is back. Yes, back in the news. So people, yes, people, I can tell you, sir, please be prepared. Please be prepared, especially, especially the people them will live up in a Papine, yes, August Town, people them will Irish Town, people them will live in a Ellison Flats, the people them will live Standpipe, the Uptown people them, yes, especially the Uptown people them. That's why you quick. Not going to take no more than an hour. The Jamaica Medical Doctors Association say, please be prepared. It would not be business as usual. Yes, the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association into the Jamaican public. It would not be business as usual. Cause plan to strike. Yes, the Jamaica doctor them a plan to strike. So people, what we gonna do? What we are gonna do? We know say once the strike up a UE, it is a chain reaction. Yes, it is a chain reaction. Going to be a chain reaction in the whole health sector. Yes, so we are expecting all the yes, all the clinics around Jamaica coming anywhere between tomorrow and next week to be without that. And we are just hearing that leptospirosis is an increase in Jamaica. Leptospirosis is on the increase in Jamaica. But people, today we are reasoning. Yeah, man. Today we are going to make a little reasoning. Because last month that the doctor them put down their medical equipment and the road in Montego Bay. Yes, the doctor them took to the road at the Cornwall Regional Hospital. Yes, the doctor them put on them stethoscope, put on them medical gears and took to the street and demonstrate about the poor condition at the hospital, the Cornwall Regional Hospital. You don't remember? You don't remember? It was about less than a month ago. The doctors at the Cornwall Regional Hospital took to the street and demonstrate. People, we are in serious time right here now. Very serious time. Very, very, very serious time. Because in a saving and damning report, Auditor General, about 2 months now, going in 2 months now, the Auditor General put forward a report Parliament about bad procurement. Yes, improprieties going on at the university hospital, and up now we don't see no head roll. Up till now we don't see no relief of them job. Pure hanky-panky are gone because this is no ordinary thing, because what this report has unveiled is that at the university hospital, the government lose millions of dollars because the people them were them in charge at the hospital, you double I, them a run them own business in the hospital. Them a import medical equipment tax free. Yes, them a import medical equipment with tax exemption. Yes, tax exemption. And sell it to private institution. Yes, and that is what the Auditor General report was all about. But after that, we have found out that the finger didn't start. And today, me not hold back my mouth. Nah go hold back my mouth. Cause a serious thing are going now. Doctor are go strike. The doctor them are go strike. So we can look out between tomorrow and this weekend. You're going back to next week. Doctor is going to strike. People sick and go hospital and can't get no care from no doctor. Doctor no business with them. Yes. People are going to go to clinic. Yes. People are going to go to clinic and went on the clinic. Them are going to just bungle up a clinic and I see no doctor. Whole heap of pandemonium and chaos coming up this weekend and to next week. Yes. But people, we have found out that both sides of the fence, yes, dialysis machine, yes, we have heard that over 11 dialysis machine imported by UE, yes, imported by people at the university hospital, dialysis machine, where in a Jamaica, for people, dialysis is a very expensive Very expensive commodity that when people forget dialysis treatment. And we have heard that 11 dialysis machines imported by the university hospital has gone to other medical facilities, private, private, private medical facilities, and the finger pointing did start. Yes, a leap of finger pointing did start. Can we hear operative? Yes, operative from the People's National Party. I say it's people from the GLP. Yes, people from GLP, the Jamaica Labour Party. Our business are run. Christopherton and him friend them. Yes, me not hide and talk because it is in the news. Yes, it is in the news. And then we go hear GMDA Young Arms. Yes, call themselves Young Jamaican. Accuse Dr. Daz. Accuse Dr. Daz that Dr. Daz, Alfred Daz, is a part of a medical place, a medical facility somewhere, somewhere in Kingston, in another member of parliament constituency by the name of Jack Dem. Yes, the medical facility name Jack Dem. And then we hear say Dr. Daz is a part of that medical facility. Jack Den is run by member of parliament, sitting member of PNP, member of parliament, Dennis God. Yes. So you see what I talk about? You see what I talk about? Pure corruption from both sides. Pure corruption from both sides. And them just put the Auditor General findings at file 13. Up to 3 weeks now, we can't hear the Auditor General finding and in the House of Parliament. We cannot hear the finding of the Auditor General report mentioned in the House of Parliament for the past 3 going into a month now. Yes, we cannot hear nothing, Christopher Tufton. We cannot hear nothing from Christopher Tufton. Nothing at from the Jamaica Labour Party. Nothing at all from the Prime Minister Andrew Holness pertaining to the scandal going on at the University Hospital of the West Indies. But no, we the people have to go suffer. We the people have to go suffer because Christopherton not attending no hospital in Jamaica. We have heard that Christopherton have a little knee problem and Christopherton jump on plane and go to his doctor somewhere in the United States, go get surgery. Them man they no business about hospital in Jamaica, but yet still the millions and millions is going into the health ministry run by Christopherton. People, it is no joke at all that the Jamaica Medical Association is planning to strike in the upcoming week. People, I want you to listen to this report coming from CVM today. Today, the medical, the, the Jamaica Medical Doctor Association said them now go down and watch the Jamaican people them suffer and no fight back to help them. But I am asking the PNP, are you give the the Jamaica medical doctors want to fight? I am asking the PNP, are you going to leave? I know we don't see the PNP took to the street. Enough people are going to say, I am a person who eating on the PNP, but no go so. I want to see good opposition, good, good opposition stand up people of Jamaica, especially in the health, because if we not have good health, we nothing. We could have the most money. We could have diamond. We could have the most gold. If we not have good health, people should know. If we not have good health, we not have nothing at all. We not have to have good health. Yeah. So I want to listen to the utterance of the president of the junior doctors. I mean the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association. Listen. Listen.
Welcome back to CVM News at Noon. Was shared earlier, the Jamaica Medical Doctors Association has given the University Hospital of the West Indies an ultimatum to meet with them to discuss problems are having at the hospital. To discuss these developments, we're joined now by President JMDA, Dr. Renee Badro. Good afternoon, Dr. Badro.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having me.
So, talk to us. What are the problems the doctors are having?
Well, our problems are multifaceted. Issues with regards to staffing, we have issues with regards to compensation, and quite troubling, we have issues with to patient care, safety, and the training of the doctors.
So you hear what I go on. You hear what I go on. The president is saying that the president of the Medical Doctors Association is stating that them have problem with staffing. And all the while we hear Christopher Tuff say people from all over India, from Pakistan, from everywhere. I come to Jamaica. Yes, him even go as far doctor and nurses from Nigeria. But yet still, we have no that. We are now hearing that staffing is a problem. And next thing is it say, them a rob up the money. Them a rob and a plunder the money. Doctor them now get no care. The doctor them now get pay. The doctor them is like is a hurry up thing. Everybody want get rich after this government here. Everybody who associated with the Jamaica Labour Party just want get rich quick. The Jamaica Labour Party is a scheme. Yes, everybody who is associated with the Jamaica Labour Party, them in a hurry. Every just want get everybody who connected with the Jamaica Labour Party just want get quick. But listen to the end of the Jamaica Medical Association.
What kind of efforts, if any, have been made so far to resolve the problem you just mentioned?
Well, the JMDA has for many years, and especially during my tenure, we have been trying to move forward to organize a meeting with the university hospital, meeting that was postponed by the hospital, and then we had a meeting that we had to do with the key stakeholders, namely the chief executive officer, medical chief of staff, who were actually not in the island for that important meeting. We said that meeting didn't make any sense. So we had asked for that meeting to be rescheduled. Here we are now in 2026, getting a meeting was only allotted 60 minutes to discuss a dozen issues.
People, what kind of outard is that? What kind of outard is that? The president has said, from 2024, them supposed to get a meeting. 2024, and here it is now. The upper echelon of the university hospital, I got tell the president of the Jamaica Junior Doctors Medical Doctors Association say them only can get 1 hour discuss about 100 things. Just 1 hour. 1 hour. What kind of thing that? That is no concern. That is no concern to people, to healthcare. No concern. The doctor them want to know about them razor pay. The doctor them want to know them overtime pay. The doctor them want to know about staffing. The doctor them want to know a whole heap. And all them are put forward 1 hour. 1 hour. After them put forward everything. What can go so? What can go so? But people, listen.
So, amid all of these meeting cancellations, what's the general reaction of the management of the hospital?
Ask this question.
People, if you to all the doctor a go round and a go round and go round. The doctor don't want to implicate the ministry, health, the health minister Christopher Tufton. Maybe the doctor afraid of persecution. Maybe because it was the same doctor come forth, at the Cornwall hospital. It was the same doctor in the present Rennie Badre spoke for Tufton and him promised that things will change in 2 months' time, and no changes at all. No changes at all. Up to now, and almost 1 month passed already. 1 month passed already. No resolution about the improprieties were going at the university hospital. Nothing to talk about yet. It is not in parliament discussion up to now. Up to now. People in them chair in them house for the past 3 weeks looking forward to Christopherton and Fred Daz to trash out this hospital issue between Mal and UHII and up till now. But listen to the president, Jamaica Medical Doctors Association.
Do you think it's fair? And I want us to be honest with it as a people. Do you think it's fair that 5 minutes is allotted to the livelihood of persons?
5
Do you
minutes.
think it's fair that 5 minutes alone is allotted to discuss the
5 minutes.
numerous issues with regards to equipment and lack of equipment at the university hospital? Do you think it's fair that 5 minutes alone is enough to discuss what is happening with our patients and how they need? And the fact that the university hospital gave 30 basically 5 minute allotments, I honestly can't say what was going through their mind. I cannot say.
Gone are the days where bathrooms are just for the everyday, mundane.
People, we understand what are going now in Jamaica. We have to understand the people them were working the fields, slave. Yes, the Jamaica Labour Party is running a new slave plantation now in Jamaica. Yes, I know enough labor right are vexed with me. But it is the truth. The goddamn truth. The Jamaica Labour Party is running a new plantation in Jamaica. The Jamaica Labour Party bring back Jamaica to slavery. People are walk in this country. And I just the politician them alone turn Bucky Marshall. The politician them alone in the Jamaica Labour Party I act like Bucky Marshall now. I alone I get rich. Them alone I get rich, The Jamaica Labour Party mind way of slavery days, Bucky Marshall days. People, am I telling anything wrong? Am I saying anything wrong? If I am saying anything wrong, tell me in the comments. Tell me in the comments. Because everybody are crying, said this government, is nothing short of modern day slavery. Nothing short of modern day slavery. Cause doctor in every nation is well taken care of. In every country of the world, when you become a doctor, you is well respected in
Has
society.
or have staffing shortages and compensation concerns actually affected the doctors,
Listen,
and especially patient care at the hospital, because that's a huge concern.
Mhm. So we have this issue with staff don't understand because I'm coming from a meeting with the Minister of Health who instructed us on Tuesday
yeah,
that we should reach out to the regions to help in the placement of doctors.
yeah,
We have written letters and there are doctors that can be placed in certain specialties within the university, right? And the university has not hired them. We have one particular department that is about to lose come June coming half of their cohorts and their senior staff of doctors left. So we just have junior doctors, all right? And we're absolutely puzzled by this because if you can imagine if you have a workload of 3 or 4 different doctors and really only doing yours because you're short staffed, that takes you away from your friends, from your children, from your parents, that takes you away from a social life. And it can lead to mental issues like depression. And these are the issues the doctors are struggling with, especially at the university hospital. There are problems island-wide.
people, the doctor is hitting the thing right on the nail head. The President Rene Badre is hitting the right on the nail head. If we have tired doctor at work, imagine what go on. Pure medical malpractice are going to take. People are going to end up at go al theater and realize people are get stitched up with scissors. People are get stitched up with all type of side of them because the doctor them tired and now function. Patient care is at the lowest because the doctor over exhaust. The doctor them over exhaust. And these are the things that the doctor them want to speak. Want to speak to the minister about. Minister keep on promising and dodging the facts. But people of Jamaica, are we doing ourselves any good when we sit and watch people like Christopher Tufton going around every day, chatting, and our hospital them worse and worse and worse. Eh? Eh? We don't listen um, Dennis Brown song when he revel. Eh? We don't listen them song there. Dennis Brown sang with him, are you ready to fight this revolution? Christopher Tufton I give it every single right for this country to revolt. Christopher Tufton, why you testing the faith of the Jamaican people? I keep on asking you, why you testing the faith of the Jamaican people? You're not gonna like it, you know. Christopher Tufton, you're not gonna like it. You keep on testing the faith of the Jamaican people under the disguise of the Jamaica Labour Party. You keep on doing it. Keep on. And the Prime Minister, the leader of the party, don't have the etiquette to remove you. Don't have the stomach and the gall to remove you. He's nothing but a jellyback leader. Nothing but a jellyback prime minister. Why you leave Tufton to be a monster on the Jamaican people? Why? Why, Mr. Prime Minister? Why? Why you left people like Chris Tufton be a demon to the Jamaican people? Every time Christopher Tufton do something wrong, and you for removing, you allow him to go deeper and deeper. But people, listen to the president of Jamaica Medical Doctor Association. And this report made me want to cry. Can one man in Tufton so wicked? So wicked? Listen.
But we have noticed that, especially in University Hospital, there seems to be of hiring that we cannot explain. So what we need this meeting to really from universities to discuss is the staff not being hired.
That's staff shortage burnout that you mentioned earlier. How does that then affect patients who are to the health facility seeking care?
Listen, please. Listen.
Well, I don't think Jamaica appreciates all the work of doctors. When we're on call is what we call overtime. On call means if any patient come in, like an emergency or they need a surgery, or on call or overtime, typically 16 hours. That includes the 8 hours of normal workday, 16 hours, and then you have to go back to work the following day, which is about 32 hours of work. So you can imagine if you have a tired person treating you, that puts you at risk, puts the doctor at risk of losing their license, their livelihood, and their psychological state. So it's very important that we understand that if don't get me wrong, we as doctors we signed up for this time, right? Because we recognize that we don't have enough doctors in the system. But there are posts against an institution or there are positions available.
So JMDA has indicated that normal operations that can't be guaranteed. What exactly should the public take from it?
We would like the public to know that we are fighting for you. We are asking for your patience. There may be some
people want to know to listen what the doctor just said. The doctor tell Jamaican people, the Jamaican Medical Doctor Association is fighting for the people of Jamaica. You hear what the doctor just said? You hear what the doctor just said? Listen.
To know. So we are really asking you once again for patience. We are going in the battlefield to fight for you because it cannot be that you have equipment that you are not working and the doctors now have to left. So we just have a bunch of junior doctors. All right. And
people my blood run cold when I look on the people of Jamaica and I tell them, say, people, listen, we are go out, they go fight for you. And when people like the PNP, the People's National Party, where we go all about and try to put the PNP double the amount. My God, are you afraid? Are you too tight for this job, sir? Are you too uptownish for this job, sir? I am asking you, Golden. I am asking you because I know I'm Manley would not allow these doctors to fight alone. I know that a Portia Lucretius Simpson Miller would not allow these doctors to fight alone. Member of PNP who have the power in a garden right now. If it take on, if it take boot off on a foot and lick Christopherson in him face, people tell the PNP if it take a member of the PNP next week to take off him boot and lick Christopherson in him face. Me not inside war. Me not inside war. But people, a whole heap of time, watch Parliament. We are watch Parliament. And we say, Vaz, I tell man say, wait until we go outside. Is it that a threat? Him a threaten an ex-politician inside the House of Parliament? Is it a threat? Only I watch Parliament on my TV, and me hear sitting member tell other member and the opposing side that until we go outside. But we don't want to see that on the outside. We want to see the PNP a fight in a garden house. Fight. If I ever PNP, this year PNP, this year PNP, we want to see the PNP even fist to fist in a garden, especially with Christopher Tufton and Darrell Van. You know, see all them two man there, stubborn, and don't care about the Jamaican people. And when them a style up, people like Isaac Buchanan, them style them up as criminal. And I never hear the PNP yet call Darrell Vaz criminal. I never hear the PNP yet Christopherson criminal. But Darrell Vaz is a we have style up all Isaac Buchanan as criminal. PNP no time no there no. PNP no time no there no. No time no there for the prettiness in a garden house. No. If you no see what I go on, if you no see what I go on, the Jamaica Labour Party a act as if say an opposition no exist. That I want know. That I want go on now. That I want go on now in a House of Parliament. The ruling Jamaica Labour Party act as if say this opposition is pure idiot. Pure idiot. You hear what Dr. Da said? You hear what Dr. Da said the last time? Ago, 2 sittings ago? Dr. Da said, by time, a tough time to come forward in Parliament to answer to what go on for the past month in the health sector. It is not relevant. And that go on. That go on. Doctor them sister PNP now go on with nothing. The doctor them sister PNP now go on with nothing. So them a take on That's why them say the people of Jamaica understand say we the doctor them I bring the fight to the Jamaica Labour Party. Doctor them now I bring the charge to Christopher Tufton. Where my gold in there? Where Dr. Daz there? All them make the man them come. You know how much time Chuck Norris win in a parliament? Chuck Norris, you know how much waste in a parliament? Eh? You wanna see how much time Chuck waste? Chucky. See how much time him waste for the past 2 weeks. Wanna see how much time they make all Andrew Weekly. Barabbas. Andrew Weekly. Barabbas, Andrew Weekly. Barabbas, they make come pass legislation in a parliament and PNP just accept that. Barabbas, Andrew Weekly. And PNP make him just pass about data and data liability. I protect them thief himself. Every time Darrell Vaz do something wrong, you know, you face it, he will do it again. When them take the People's National Party in a parliament, no, a game them take 24 members where we work hard and put in at the House of Parliament. Move it from 14 to 28 and come in pan a skin up, take off on the shoes and lick a boy in him face. Take off on the boot off on the foot. Wanna see a party going to England, Pakistan, and then place there. Man, them boot and lick opposition, lick people in the face. Accepted. It is accepted in some parliamentary system of the world. When some member of parliament is disgusted, the way of showing this parliamentarian in some country like Canada, England, Pakistan, people take off them shoes and lick them in them face. And that for start going now in our parliament. It seems like a pure collusion are going in there. Collusion. And that it look like. Pure are going. So it look to me now. That's the doctor them can come out now. And the Jamaican people them say, them a fight for we. Doctor not supposed to fight for we. A politician will put in a for fight for we. Doctor supposed to take care of we in a hospital. When we go in a hospital, we are hope to come out alive. No, when we go in a hospital now, we are wonder if we are come out alive. We're going with one plane, and when we are left, we left out with 10. With 10. Do we our hospitals now? We're going to the hospital. One complain, and when we are come out back, we come out with 10. What can go so? And people like Christopher Tufton still remain. And now we are here from doctor say doctor, I go bring the fight to for tough time. Eh? Doctor no for bring fight. Who say the doctor they more patriotic than even the politician what we put in our office. The them is showing more patriotism than even the politician what will fight and put in our office. Sometimes we'll put ourselves in a jeopardy for put them in an office. Doctor, I said no, them are going to fight for we. Where is the guts
right?
from the
And
PNP?
we are absolutely puzzled by this because if you can imagine, you're carrying the workload of 3 or 4 different doctors. You know, you should really only do yours because you're short staffed. That's from family, that takes you away from your friends, from your children, from your parents and grandparents, that takes you away from a social life. And it can lead to mental issues like depression and issues that the doctors are struggling with, especially at the university. Don't get me wrong, there are problems island wide, but we have noticed that especially at the university hospital, there seems to be lack of hiring that we cannot explain. So what we need this meeting to really from universities to discuss why is the staff not being hired.
That's staff and the burnout that you mentioned earlier. How does that then affect patients going to the health facility seeking care?
Well, I don't think Jamaica appreciates how the work of doctors is. When we're on call is what we call overtime. On call means if you come in like an emergency or you need a surgery, or on call or overtime typically 16 hours. That includes the 8 hours of normal work plus the 16 hours, and then you have to go back to work the following day, which is about 32 hours of work. So you can imagine if you have a person treating you, that puts you at risk, puts the doctor at risk of losing their license, their livelihood, and their psychological states. Yeah. So it's very important that we understand that if don't get me wrong, we as doctors we signed up, we signed up for this overtime, right? Because we recognize that we don't have enough doctors in the system. If there are posts against an institution or there are positions available,
so JMDA has indicated that normal operation can't be guaranteed. What exactly should the public take from the
we would like the public to know that we are
Fighting.
We are asking for your patience. There may be some unproductive days ahead.
Yes.
Striking the alarm for the nation to know.
Yes.
So we are really asking you once again for your patience.
Yes.
We are going in the battlefield to fight for you because it cannot be that
warm to my golden, warm to the PNP. How doctor start about battlefield? Why should doctor about battlefield? Doctor should be speaking about stethoscope, dialysis machine, medical theaters. That is what doctor should be about. Healthcare. Doctor should not be talking about battlefield. Should be the politician them. The politician them will run, jump fence, hop on car, jump on back, wake up out our bed early voting morning, stand up in a line till my foot swell. No drink Stand up in a line. Voters, slow voting. I should have them. I bring the fight to the GLP, to the ruling government, instead of the doctor them. For left half of them, is what going on. Incompetent PNP, incompetent, while we have people like I learned Mark Golding. Is it that Mark Golding you to get too hype? You too stush for go out there and foot? You too stush for burn tire? You too stush for walk pan? The only thing you can do is demonstrate about FID where name Dennis Chong, waste your time and Dennis Chong still get the job. Mark Golding, roll up your pants foot. Your pants foot. Take the people them out of jungle. Call upon the people them out of east. Call upon the people them everywhere. Sound alarm. Did you know that? The sound of the PNP is like a bang. So bang. And the PNP will answer and we took to the street against incompetent government. Incompetent government. Incompetent government. No more time. No more time. You need to catch some Michael Manley-litis, some Portia Mark Golding, you need to catch some Mark Golding, some Portia-litis, some Manley-litis, and stop this IT, and stop make doctor a plan for go out on road, go bring fight to governing party. And a doctor job that. That shouldn't be a doctor job for fight for we, the people of Jamaica. But we love it. We love it. Because somebody has to fight for we. And if the doctor them see say the politician them and the opposition is so weak, rat. So weak like rat. Christopher Tufton don't care a damn about the PNP. It's business as usual. Business as usual, Christopher Tufton. Business as usual. Same PR every day. Same PR every day. Christopher Tufton just come with pure PR. Pure PR. Pure public relation every day. Christopher Tufton. I never say a man can chat so. Christopher Tufton get him, see himself in trouble. Him chat out. The PNP allow Christopher Tufton to chat out himself out of trouble all the while. "28 put in a parliament now. 28. And it was with 14. How pleasant it was with 14. And now we have 28. 28. We get worthless. Like a dull cutlass. Worthless. Listen to the doctor them. Listen. Listen to the doctor. The doctor say the people of Jamaica must know say the doctor them a fight for we. Doctor should be fighting for our life in operation theater, not in the street. That is what we want to tell PNP. Doctor should be in the operating room fighting for us. Operating theater, in going on the street. That is what PNP bring to them to. That is what PNP to them to. That is what PNP bring the doctor them to. People of Jamaica. People of Jamaica. How long we are going to sit down and make Christopher Tufton behave like this? People listen to the doctor them. Listen
with the key stakeholders, namely the chief executive officer and the chief of staff, who were actually not in the island for that important. So we said that meeting didn't make any sense. So we had asked for that meeting to be rescheduled. And here we are now in 2026, getting a meeting that was only allotted 60 minutes to discuss a dozen issues.
So amid all of these meetings, what's been the general reaction of the management of the hospital?
Well, let me ask this question. Do you think it's fair? And I want us to be honest with it as a people. Do you think it's fair that 5 minutes is allotted to discuss the livelihood of persons? Do you think it's fair that 5 minutes is allotted to discuss the numerous issues with regards to equipment, lack of equipment at the university hospital? Do you think it's fair 5 minutes alone is enough to discuss what is happening with our patients and how they need to be treated? And the fact that the university hospital, 13 issues, basically 5 minute allotments, I honestly cannot say what was going through their mind. I cannot say.
So how exactly has or have staffing shortages and concerns actually affected the doctors and especially patient care at the hospital? Because that's a concern.
So we have this issue with staff, and I just don't understand, because I'm coming from a meeting with the Minister of Health, who instructed us on Tuesday that we should go to the regions to help in the placement of doctors. We have written letters and identified that there are doctors that can be placed in certain specialty university, right? And the university, we have even one particular department that is about to lose come June, come in half, and there be no senior staff of doctors left. We just have a bunch of junior doctors, right? And we're absolutely puzzled by this, because imagine if you are carrying the workload of 3 or 4 different doctors, and you should really only be doing yours because you're short staffed. That takes you away from family, that takes you away from your friends, from your children, from your parents and grandparents, that takes you away from a social life. And lead to burnout, mental issues like depression. And these are the issues that the doctors are struggling with at the university hospital. Don't get me wrong. There are problems island-wide, but we have noticed that, especially at the university hospital, there seems to be a lack of hiring that we cannot explain. So what we need this meeting to really from here discuss, why is the staff not being hired?
That's staff shortage and the burnout that you mentioned earlier. How does that then affect patients who are coming to the health facility seeking care?
I don't think Jamaica appreciates all the work of doctors. It's when we're on call is what we call overtime. If any patient should come in like an emergency or they need a surgery, or on call or typically 16 hours. That includes the 8 hours of workday plus the 16 hours, and then you have to go back to work the following day, which is about 30 hours of continuous work. So you can imagine if you have a tired person treating you, that puts you at risk, and that puts the doctor at risk of losing their license, livelihood, and their psychological states. So it's very important that we understand that. Don't get me wrong. We as doctors, we signed up. We for this compulsory overtime, right? Because we recognize that we don't have enough doctors in the system. But if there are posts against an institution or there are positions, fill the positions.
So the JMDA has indicated that operations that you can't be guaranteed. What exactly should the public take from that statement?
We would like the public to know we are fighting for you. We are asking for your patience. There may be some unproductive days ahead, and we are striking the alarm for the nation to know. We are really asking you once again for your patience. We are going in the field to fight for you, because it cannot be that you have equipment that you are not working and the doctors now have to refer the patients to the public sector, even to KPH, for a regular surgery. Right? It cannot be that you have pregnant mothers have to climb stairs because the elevator is not working. Just drop down the stairs, right? Reportedly. So,
as in that report at UE?
We have had reports from members who one of our doctors actually, the elevator wasn't working and she was going upstairs and she almost slept because the elevator wasn't working, reportedly. So we are fighting for you, Jamaica. We are fighting for you, and we're just asking you, please, to have patience with us, because we are on to maintain your dignity and to ensure that you receive the care that you deserve and you deserve.
So what happens if come February there hasn't been any meaningful engagement? What next?
There may be some lack of productivity, and we are striking for that, for the nation to know.
All right, and just we're almost out of time, but you also expressed concerns about the situation at Cornwall. I mean, you said it's taking steps to address the situation there, but what's been happening there from what you heard?
So we had a meeting with the Minister of Health and Wellness on Tuesday, and we discussed the matters concerning Cornwall. And he had given a promise to the DA that there would be an increase in the bed capacity and the door for additional beds by the end of February. So we will hold the ministry at its word and at its promise to not us as doctors, but to its promise to the nation that they will improve conditions that are present at Cornwall.
Hold him. Have pure promise in promise. Pure promise for tough time promise. 8 years of pure promise. Years of pure chattings. Pure chattings. Pure chattings. And a that him a use. And a trick. The PNP chattings. Pure chattings. But people, somebody telling us, say, we now go stay over an hour, but we gone over 1 hour. But next time, we're going to have something to discuss. And remember, day at this time here from 2 o'clock, anywhere from 2 o'clock, we'll find the topic on the TV that no other vlogger want to discuss because we are the channel. We are the channel we discuss the thing that is taboo. Next time, please like and share.